I'm gonna tell you about why I started my company. This is my instant ramen story. Now, it all started when I was fresh out of dental school, recently graduated, and I was looking for a job. There was this one place that offered a very, very high commission rate. And I was a new grad, so I wanted it, right? That commission rate blinded me to the fact that this dental clinic was actually a new clinic. That should have been alarm bells. But I took it anyway. So I started my first week and I had one patient booked in the morning at 9 a.m. and one booked at 6 p.m. You can kind of see where this is headed. So I rocked up for the 9 a.m. patient, did a consult, all good, stayed around till 6 o'clock, and the 6 p.m. patient FTA'd. So they didn't rock up at all, right? The rest of the week, my book was totally empty. I was on commission. I didn't know if I could pay for food next week, my travel, my bills, and even staff was relying on us to bring in patients to make sure they get their hours. Because if there's no patients around, there's no need for the staff to be around. They don't get hours and all their families rely on them too. This was a lot of weight and responsibility on my shoulders. And you could imagine how it felt. You ever get that feeling where you feel so much pressure that you feel like throwing up? That's how I felt. It was a shit feeling. On top of that, I just spent all these years at dental school trying to perfect my skills to help people with their teeth, and there was no one coming in for me to help. So who was I really helping there? This was definitely a low point of my life. Not only was I eating instant noodles and ramen, and I was also getting those packs and splitting them up into two. So you get 1-2 meals out of one pack. Growing up, I wasn't really well off. My parents were immigrants. We weren't a really well off family. Our meals would most often be rice and fruit. Bananas and rice, mangoes and rice. It's pretty nice actually. And I kind of miss it. All right. My dad would always put aside money for dental, and he would always say, if you don't take care of your teeth now, when you do have money, it's going to be too late, right? So that's why I'm so passionate about dental, and it really holds true for me. Not only that, my dad was working 2 jobs just to support myself and my brothers. One day, I saw him pack his lunch, and it was 2 slices of white bread. You can get a loaf for about 90 cents back then. He would just put ketchup, tomato sauce, swirl it around, close it up, and that's all he ate every day. But we still had our dental work done for all 3 of us brothers. Now, going back to the job, instead of sitting around, I had all this time in the world. My books were empty. I'm not going to sit around and be sad about that. Instead, I went ahead and studied all the marketing material I could and started implementing it. I had nothing better to do, right? I wanted to solve this problem. Through a lot of trial and error, eventually I started seeing patients come into the clinic through my efforts. It was then that I thought to myself that, damn, if we spend all this time going to dental school to help people with their teeth, but no patients are coming in, whose teeth are we really helping? That's when I realized that marketing is just as important as your practical skills in helping people improve their oral health. And that is why I started Full Books Marketing, to help more clinics bring in more patients into their chairs, and that would mean more people would have improvements to their oral health. I can only treat a certain amount of people with my hands. I'm limited to so many people per day, but I can really scale the amount of people we can help by helping other clinic owners get more patients into their chairs. The other benefit I saw to marketing is that we had patients coming in that haven't gone to the dentist in 30, 40 years. And when you help them transform their smiles and give them back the confidence they deserve, it is a really heartwarming feeling. And it was a feeling that nothing else matches. Not only that, these are the patients that usually have big treatment plans like smile design, all on fours, smile makeovers, implants, dentures. The most important thing to me is always providing the best quality service I can in both dental and in my marketing clients. Now, I spent my life studying dental, which means I don't have that much experience in marketing. I can only learn so much in a year's time. So I did the next best thing. I partnered up with people who have 25 plus years of experience in the industry. So combined with my knowledge of dental and their knowledge in marketing, we're able to help dentists convert their empty books to full books. Because I don't want any other clinician or clinical owner to feel the same feeling I did, wanting to throw up splitting bloody instant noodle packets in half and not knowing if they can afford their next bill or their groceries or even their travel. And I don't want anyone else to experience being so passionate about dental but not having anyone in the chair to help with their teeth. So join me on my mission in helping as many people as we can in this world. It is our duty of care.